First church site. Visitors approaching. First church from Murray Place. Scarcely realize that the spacious grounds were created by hundreds of men. Convicts worked with pick and shovel to lower Bell Hill 40 feet. The setting of lawns and trees is thus a raised platform with cliff faces on 3 sides. The spoil from the hilltop was used for reclamation of the inner harbor area. The first church of Otago, designed by the architect R.A. Lawson, was opened on the 23rd of November 1873, just 25 years after the first settlers arrived in Dunedin. It had taken 6 years to complete. Built of creamy almaru stone with a base of porchamas stone, the church has weathered well. Extensive repairs and reinforcing were necessary in the 1950s. Major restoration was undertaken in 1991. 92 after a nationwide appeal raised $1,500,000. Further restoration and strengthening was undertaken over and again throughout 2018. 2020. Interior. Porch in the porch. The visitor is surrounded by the story of the history and vision of the Otago settlement of 1848. There are memorials to Thomas Burns, D.D., first minister of the settlement, and to Captain Coggle, first superintendent of the province. Other plaques recall R.A. Lawson, the architect, and Louis Godfrey, the stonemason, whose carving is such a feature of the building inside and out. In 2020, the spire was earthquake strengthened. New tiles were laid and the whole porch was restored. Bell tower. In the 60-meter spire is a ring of Whitechapel bells gifted by Mr. H.H. Richmond and installed in 1975. Tunes can be played on the 12 bells from the clavier. 8 of the bells are hung for traditional change ringing by members of the Society of Change Ringers. The bells are regularly heard before the 10 a.m. Sunday services and at other times. There is no public access to the belfry except on notified demonstration occasions. It is understood that outside Britain this is the only Presbyterian church in the world to have change ringing. For information about the Society of Change, the pulpit and CHANCL. The pulpit was originally a slender third of its present size, but was enlarged in keeping with the preacher's taste early this century. The dove of peace is clearly visible beneath the pulpit reading desk. The carving on the pillars flanking the pulpit depicts life and death. The arrangement has varied over the years. In 1967, balustrades and organ console were removed. The St. Andrews, in 1978, St. Andrews, a church noted for the ministry of the Rev. Dr. Rutherford Waddell, preacher, author, and political reformer, merged its membership with First Church. The left transept is now known as St. Andrew's Aisle. Windows. The rose window high above the pulpit, is so named because of its circular shape and because the radiating strips of lead resemble petals. The soldier's memorial window